Hi everyone. So we spent all weekend and Monday morning at completing the fencing. It was an enormous job, but we did it. Only thing we need to do now is adjusting the gate we already had for the fence and putting the barbed wire on. I think we placed about 150 meters of fence, which is a lot, but also very much needed to protect our fruit trees and prevent the wild boars from digging big holes. We worked hard at completing this job, but the result is fantastic. If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a reaction. Thank you and enjoy watching.
It's a little bit bent. It's a little bit bent here. So we try to bend it back. So if you can see, it's straight again, ready for the next life.
Goed zo. Goed zo. Dat is braaf.
We bought these hinges and now we're gonna fix them on the gate, and we chose for this type because then we can adjust the hinges and hang it proper. Yeah? Door, even kijken. We now put in the posts for the gate. They're gonna be hanging on the steel beams, so they have a nice and solid point to hang from. Klaar.
We are very happy this enormous job has come to an end. The barbed wire we will be installing soon. But for now it's nice to know the property is completely fenced. The dogs cannot get off the property and wildlife cannot come in. Although we are very much aware of the fact that if a wild boar really does his best, he might still find a way. But at least we make it as hard as possible for them. Spring is in the air, trees are blooming and the mowing season started fully now. Unfortunately this week I was not feeling that well, so my job sticks this week to editing and voice over the vlog where needed. I hope to see you all next week again.
morning. Yesterday I was driving to the hardware store to get some supplies for posting the fence, but then I noticed the car went steaming, so I pulled over and I saw that it was leaking coolant, so I filled it back up and drove home. And this morning we went looking. Here is the hose from the cooling of the oil, and we think the hose is broken, so we're gonna take out all the coolant and then take off the hose and see if that's the problem, and hope we can get a new hose. And also now it's up, we're gonna do some maintenance, change the oil, change the filters, and of course new coolant. So let's go do something. Yeah. Now we let the coolant drain, so we can work a bit better without it dripping all on over us. We pulled off the hose, and as you can see here, there's a hole in it. So that's where all our coolant went. So I think we gotta let this drain, and also now drain the oil, take off the oil filter and the benzene filter, so we can go to the store and get everything in once. Klein stuk nog?
Nee hoor.
Okay, so now I have a new hose. I already installed it. Now I'm gonna change the spark plugs and put a new oil filter on. Then I can put in some oil and some new coolant. Then we can take it down and air out the coolant system, and then it should be good to go. Before I put in the oil filter, I take some of the old oil and put it around the seal, so it won't crack or dry out. So all the spark plugs are now changed also. Now I'm gonna put back the oil plug and put in some oil. So I put it almost 3 liters of oil in. I'm gonna add a little bit more because there's also gonna go some to the filter. So now I pour it to the max, and after I start I want it about 3/4.
Daniel took the car for a test ride and it works perfectly again. Although we have other cars, we love this car because it's a 4x4 and we use it a lot here on the mountain. When it is raining and the road gets slippery, it really is a joy to have this car. Also, when we go on little adventures through the woods, it's nice to drive this car because of the 4x4. Many times people have called us to pull out their car out of a ditch when they slip next to the road after a rainy day. So for as long as we can, we will keep this little old lifesaver. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a reaction. See you next week.